will be playing every MLB The Show game in one video. That is 15 plus MLB The Show titles. And we're gonna be starting on this PlayStation 3. Grab some popcorn, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. Now that's a lot of MLB The Show games, but we've got every MLB The Show starting at 22, we've got 21, we've got 20, we've got 19. And you get it, but we're gonna be starting here on the PlayStation 3, this bad boy right here. MLB The Show 07. Now there's a little bit of a twist. So LSC is kind of lying to you guys right now because MLB The Show 07 technically wasn't the first MLB The Show title. MLB The Show 06 was the first MLB The Show title, but I gotta break it to you guys. MLB The Show 06 was on the PSP, is what I played it on when I was a little kid, and also was on the PlayStation 2. So long story short, technically MLB The Show 06, we don't have that one today. I don't know how to record gameplay on a PlayStation 2, and neither do I have a PlayStation 2. So I'll tell you this, if I can get my hands on a PlayStation 2, I'll play the first one later on down the road. But we've got every other MLB The Show game starting here at 07 on the PlayStation 3. So we got a long video today, probably my longest video ever posted here on the channel. So feel free, hit that watch later tab if you need to come back later. But I hope you're doing. We've got tons of games to play today and a lot of time to spend playing these games. So let's jump into it. But first, let's roll today's sponsor. If you guys are looking to go to any MLB games for the remainder of the season, even come playoff time, make sure you use code LSC on SeatGeek for $20 off. NFL season is also kicking off. If you guys want to take your girlfriend, your mom, your dad, your sister, even your grandma to any event game, that is code LSC on SeatGeek. Who doesn't like to save money? That's code LSC for 20 off on SeatGeek. First one we're jumping on today, MLB The Show 07, Mr. David Wright on the cover of this game here, man. It feels like ancient times loading up this PlayStation 3 about a decade ago. Is kind of close to prime time PlayStation 3. We were all probably running Black Ops 2, MW3, MW2 on this old console, man. But jumping into the first one of the day, MLB The Show 07 on the PlayStation 3, man. This just looks like ancient times loading up this game. We're gonna do a little bit of everything today. We're probably jumping some online later. I think the only servers still up for MLB The Show are from 18 to 22, so we're not gonna do online until a little bit later here in today's video, but we are gonna run into as much stuff as we can. Of course, you have rivalry mode here, you have career mode, franchise mode, seasons. You also have exhibition, which we're gonna be doing a good amount of times today. But first, I want to see the rosters on this. We found the rosters. We're gonna take a look at some of these rosters. We got Yankees right here, A-Rod, Derek Jeter, Mariano Rivera. It looks like they're close to 99s. I think these two are 99s. It doesn't show the actual like overall on the card anywhere. It just shows like an overall meter. But I want to take a look. Ooh, we got Manny Ramirez. Of course, he's close to maxed out there. Big Poppy right here as well. We got to get a good matchup. Who do I want to use here in today's video? Ooh, Reggie Stalker. If you guys don't know, this is a fake Barry Bonds remake because Barry Bonds never gave up his rights. So Reggie Stalker was also in MLB The Show. I think 17 was the last year that we saw him. But yes, this is pretty much Barry Bonds, but of course, he never gave up his rights. Hey Siri, who won the World Series in 2006?
Tigers lost
the Tigers?
the World Series.
Wait, no, the Cardinals. The Cardinals beat the Tigers in 5 games. So of course, the Cardinals here, 99 Albert Pujols. So we might have to use the Cardinals here in this first MLB The Show game. They're 12th in batting, 11th in pitching, 6th overall, and 2nd on defense. So we're gonna rock with the Cardinals here. We'll throw Chris Carpenter here. Actually, we'll throw, wait, Chris Carpenter's like a 99, but I kind of want to use Adam Wainwright because he's still playing. So let's go with Adam Wainwright here. Now here's the lineup. We've got Angels legend David Eckstein. We've got Albert Pujols. It's like a 100 overall here right now. He's maxed out. We got Jim Edmonds, Scott Rowland. We've got Yachty, who's still playing along with Pujols and Adam Wainwright. They're probably all retiring at the end of the season. Now this is the Yankees lineup. They got Derek Jeter maxed out. A-Rod, we're gonna bat A-Rod third because we have to have the two 99s back to back. So the freaking Yankees are looking stacked. Let's get into it, baby, with Albert Pujols. For 2007, these graphics are looking pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. This MLB The Show 07 meter is looking terrible. They could have did a better job on that, but we gotta play to the shortstop. Rafael Furcal to the first baseman, and he doesn't get him. Can we just go hit a home run with Albert? I know we're launching one, and I think they just went yard. Yeah, Hideki Matsui, rob it, rob it, rob it. Hideki Matsui just hit a 3-run home run. I am trash. The OG Albert Pujols stance, man. Oh, fastball right down the middle. If we don't hit this out, we're off this game. Yes, no, perfect line out. on MLB The Show 07. So even 15 years later, this game has never changed. We just hit a perfect line out. I'm switching teams. I'm not on the freaking Cardinals side anymore. The captain is up with 2 men on base. We need to hit something deep with the captain here. Come on, baby. Give me a base hit. The captain doing the captain things. We got the bases loaded. A-Rod's coming up with the bases loaded. Come on, A-Rod. We need a grand slam. No more perfect lineouts. We need a grand salami. That's a base hit. Not a grand salami, but that's a base hit. I'm going home. I don't know how to send them, but there we go. I think it's just holding L1. The Yankees are obviously the freaking powerhouse of MLB The Show 07. So I guess the true World Series champs of 2006 goes to the Yankees after what we just witnessed. Let's go jump on the next one. MLB The Show 07. It was fun while it lasted. We are now on MLB The Show 08 here with Ryan Howard on the cover. What are we gonna do this time? Let's take a look at the rosters and see who won the World Series in 2007.
The Red Sox swept the Rockies in the World Series.
The Rockies? The Rockies were in the World Series in 2007? That is crazy. Of course, the Red Sox are just absolutely stacked. They got Manny, they got David Ortiz, they got Beckett, Jonathan Papelbon. This guy was a hothead. They got Kevin Youkilis. Let's take a look at the Rockies and see what their roster was looking like, because they went to the World Series in 2007. I do not remember that. Who do they have? Matt Holliday was maxed out there. Troy Tulowitzki was really young. How old was he? He's got to be like 22. 23 years old for Troy Tulowitzki. That was his first year in the majors when they went to the World Series. But other than that, Todd Helton, then Brian Fuentes. This guy freaking blew a big time playoff game for the Angels in like 2008 or 2009. I remember this guy dreadfully. They had Pedro. Let's see how old he was. Okay, 36 years old, so he's really old. They had Billy Wagner, and he was also 36. So yeah, the freaking Mets were old. Ichiro was a 99 overall in this game. That is insane. Let's see his stats. It actually doesn't show the ratings, but it shows it by bars, which is so weird. Franchise mode in MLB The Show 08. One thing I can guarantee you is I bet you franchise mode is probably similar to how it was in this old 14-year game than what it is now, man. They haven't touched franchise in years. Franchise is equivalent to what it was 10 years ago, pretty much, with little tiny sprinkles of additions each year, but franchise is terrible. So we're gonna see, is it the same here? We're gonna use the Red Sox fantasy draft. All that stuff is off here, and you have a newspaper. So this is already looking better than how it looks in MLB The Show 22. Development here, training, scouts, management, rehab. This is not. See, little things like this can be added. This is pretty cool right here, right? I mean, come on. Stuff like this isn't even in MLB The Show 22, and this is a 14-year-old game. Management, of course, you can do that now. You can do scouting. Business management, you had facilities, so you can actually do vendors and all that stuff. You can buy certain things for your stadium. Like, dude, how is this not in it? I mean, I know this isn't the coolest stuff, right? But little things like this make franchise a little bit more fun. This was 14 years ago, and you're telling me in MLB The Show 22, they can't do anything like this, like field upgrades right here, parking upgrades, little things like this, using your budget to pretty much upgrade your stadium. You can get a massage room for your players. Just don't tell Deshaun Watson. Massage room, spa room, MRI room, trainer's room. They had so much cool stuff. You can spend almost $40 million on a plane to treat your players well. They'll be refreshed and quite happy traveling in first class. Little things like this make franchise mode fun. I just wanted to show you guys that they spent more time in franchise mode back in MLB The Show 8 than they did in MLB The Show 22. So we finished the season with a record of 101-61. Guess what? That wasn't even enough to win the division because of, you guessed it, the Yankees. The Yankees are like oh no, I did not mean to sim that series, but we won that series, so we're moving on to the, no, stop. Okay, we're moving on to the division series. I think the Yankees got eliminated because we probably will be playing them right here. We're playing the Oakland A's here, but let me show you the standings for the regular season. The freaking Yankees won 117 games, and they got eliminated in the first round. That's actually kind of funny here. I'm gonna go sim the rest of these. We're gonna win the World Series. This is the closeout game right here. It's in New York. I don't care. We're gonna go win it. We got John Lester on the mound. Shea Stadium, it's win or go home for the Mets. We're winning the World Series here with Dustin Pedroia. Leadoff base hit. We're already feeling good. We are going yard with Manny Ramirez right here. I'm power swinging. We're gonna go up 2-0 right here. I'm power swinging. It's a fastball. We're swinging. It's gonna be a double down the line. Pedroia, go to third. There we go. We got 2-man on. We're winning the World Series here. This is not a good example of what Euclid's batting stance looked like. I'm pretty sure he had a way more wacky batting stance, but that's a base hit for Kevin Euclid. And guess what? We've got the lead and we're winning the World Series. He signed Reggie Stalker to a contract. So we got him right here. Reggie Stalker is coming up. Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds on the Red Sox in 2008. Who would have ever thought, man? That is actually insane. Come on, Bonds. Hit a freaking 3-run bomb right here, baby. I am power swinging right here with Barry Bonds, baby. I need a 3-run bomb right here. That should be, wait, is that, oh wait, it only goes freaking 200 feet with Barry Bonds. We're 3 outs away from a World Series title with the Red Sox. All we need to do is close it out with Jonathan Papelbon. Come on, Papelbon, dot up. I want to see if there's actually a World Series celebration, and that's to Big Poppy. Big Poppy to the first baseman, in the Red Sox are the world champions of baseball. This is a better celebration than I bet you MLB The Show 22 even has for winning the freaking World Series. In franchise mode, man, no one could touch the Red Sox. They were absolutely unbeatable. This game, way better in terms of franchise mode, tons of better stuff than MLB The Show 08. So now we're gonna jump on MLB The Show 09, but the Red Sox are world champions in franchise mode is way better than franchise mode 14 years later. We are now on to MLB The Show 09 here. That was sweet Dustin Pedroia on the cover of this game, and I'm not gonna lie, I just had the most fun I ever had playing franchise mode in probably like over a decade in MLB The Show. That was fun. Franchise in MLB 08 was kind of lit. I'm not gonna lie. Let's take a look at the rosters here. The Phillies are absolutely stacked. They have 2 99s, Howard and Utley. They have J-Raw, who's I think a 98. I can see a little bit off from the max on the bar. You have freaking Shane Victorino, who was nasty in this game. Cole Hamels. Ripper was 35 in this game, and he's still almost rocking out at 99 overall. Ian Kinsler, Josh Hamilton. Here in MLB The Show 09, you had Ichiro here maxed out. Grady Sizemore right here for Fuzzy. Grady was a 99 overall in MLB The Show 09, man. This, I think, was the year after. Yeah, he had 33 home runs in that season, man. He was absolutely ridiculous. He was stealing tons of bases, but I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna, of course, the Yankees are freaking maxed out. The Rays went all the way to the World Series, and they're only 6th overall here on the freaking standings. Who else should I use? You got the Yankees, of course, they're first in batting. The Red Sox are still insane. I don't want to use the Yankees. I've been using them a good decent amount so far. Let's go with, let's play the Angels for the first time. I like this. Good old Phillies here. MLB The Show 09, man, they were absolutely disgusting in this game as well. Multiple 99s. Cole Hamels was disgusting. Let's see what we can do here. Drop that circle in there, Cole. He had a nasty changeup back in the day. That's to the first baseman, Ryan Howard. The evolution of MLB The Show games, man. This game took a major step forward in terms of graphics. As you can see from the last game we played, graphics wise, this game looks so much better. So they actually had a massive improvement from MLB 08 to this game, as J-Raw hits a foul ball home run. What's actually funny is this is the 3rd MLB The Show game we've played so far. I've yet to hit a home run. I've yet to actually hit a home run, so we're still looking for our first home run. Who's coming up next? Because we're not hitting one with Jason Worth. You never know. Worth was kind of sneaky. That's up the middle for a hit for Jason Worth. We got to hit a home run, man. We're going to go yard right here with Chase Utley. Fastball. That's in the gap for Chase Utley. That's Ryan Howard, who I think, I forgot how many home runs he hit this year, but it was a lot. Hey Siri, how many home runs did Ryan Howard hit in 2008?
Ryan Howard had 48 home runs during the 2008 regular season.
Ryan Howard had 48 bombs in 2008, man. This guy was an absolute unit. I think he won the MVP in 2008, if I'm not mistaken. So it's only right if we hit a home run right here. Come on, Ryan Howard, I'm power swinging. No, that was actually disgusting. Look at the movement on this pitch right here, man. That was absolutely nasty. I failed myself not hitting a home run with Ryan Howard. I've yet to get a homer. We need one right here with Raul Ibanez. Power swing. That one's deep. And I think we just hit our first home run. Why couldn't, oh, it's off the wall, of course. So we still have yet to get our first home run. That one should have been gone. The graphics were a lot better, as you can see, but there's nothing special. Let's move on to the next one. MLB The Show 10 here. Joe Mauer on the cover. We had Home Run Derby. I think this was the first year Home Run Derby was in the game. It wasn't in 7, it wasn't in 8, and it wasn't in 9. So this is the first year that Home Run Derby, for some reason, was in the game. You would think that this would be be something that would be in all those games because home run derby is one of the coolest things about baseball. But we've done a little bit of everything so far: exhibition mode, franchise. We're gonna jump into a home run derby this time around, and we're gonna pick a big time power hitter. Mark Teixeira, a lot of power. Carlos Pena, a lot of power. Aaron Hill here from the Blue Jays. Ooh, Kendrys Morales, pretty decent power there. Who's got the most power? Ken Griffey Jr., 19 home runs. I think this was the final year that he was in MLB The Show. I kind of want to use Josh Hamilton in freaking home run derby. I think it was 2010 where he had that insane home run derby. But first, I kind of want to keep looking just in case I change my mind. Who else went crazy in 2010 with a bunch of home runs? Jason Bay had a lot of power. Ryan Howard also would be my second choice, but I think I'm locked on using Josh Hamilton. Prince Fielder had a ton of power in this game. Freaking Albert Pujols had a ton of power as well. Babe Ruth is in this game as a legend. This was, I think, the first year that legends were in the game, if I'm not mistaken. You had Jimmy Fox, Eddie Matthews, Lou Gehrig. Man, this is actually, I could use a legend. Ty Cobb. Ty Cobb's not in the game anymore. You had Jackie. This is the lineup. I built the best ever home run derby lineup. Josh Hamilton, Ryan Howard, Prince Fielder, Albert Pujols, Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, David Ortiz, and A-Rod. Let's see who comes out on top. Angel Stadium in MLB The Show 10. It feels like graphics got worse in this game compared to the last one, but maybe the colors are just not as vibrant. But we got Josh Hamilton. Josh Hamilton should be gone. There it is. We're winning this home run derby. Come on, Joshy. We need 30 bombs right here from Josh Hamilton. We got one out already. I think it's only 10 outs to play with. That was a 481-foot home run. How far is that one? That's got to be 450. 460-foot bomb. I know my Angel Stadium, and I've never seen home runs hit that far. That's to the rocks. That one's not coming back for Josh Hamilton. I have no clue how home run derby wasn't in MLB The Show 8, 9, or 10, or even 7. But it's actually crazy to me that they didn't have this mode in those games. That one might break the record for my longest. How far is that one going? 470. So close to breaking my record. My record is 481. It's my longest. We're looking for a 500-foot home run in this derby. So I have the highest amount of home runs, I think. We have, wait, how much? We have, wait, where can I check the standings? Right here. We have, let's see. So we beat out the first round with the most homers. 9, 7, 9 in the second round. So all we need is 10 home runs. 10 home runs and 10 outs to play with. There's number 1 for Josh Hamilton. They really did Lou Gehrig like that. Wow. They're saying in 10 outs, Lou Gehrig only had 1 home run. That is absolute cap. So all we have to do is hit 2 home runs to win this derby. That one's off the rocks for Josh Hamilton, and we already got 1. So we're all tied up. Right here, we're gonna end it, man. I can't believe they did Lou Gehrig like that. Now that's a fly out. I don't think that's gonna do it. That might do it. That's gone. Yes, that ends it. So Josh Hamilton is your home run derby champion. MLB The Show 10, for some reason, was the first year to introduce the home run derby. I don't know why, but it was the first year that it was actually in the game. So I approve. MLB 10, definitely a W. So jumping on the next one, MLB The Show 11. Yes, this is a different game. Joe Mauer, for some reason, was cover athletes on back-to-back games. This is 10 and 11 here. So jumping on 11, let's see what we get into. So there's one thing I had in mind. If you guys remember that viral scouting report that went crazy viral on Mike Trout's scouting report from MLB The Show 11, where he was a D potential, a B speed, a C fielding, F power potential, F contact potential, and C potential overall. Yeah, you remember that viral picture, right? Well, jumping on MLB 11, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to use Mike Trout today because taking a look at the rosters, he is not in the regular offline roster, and we're not able to download an updated roster for the Angels. So unfortunately, man, we're not able to do it. I really was looking forward to it, but I had to show you from MLB The Show 11. And if you don't believe me, look at it. It's the same similarities in scouting report, but unfortunately, we're not able to use Trouty today. So MLB The Show 11 was actually the first year to introduce the PCI indicator. So you'll see that Here, when we get into the next inning, we're going to be using the PCI indicator for the first time. And they also made some edits to that horrid meter, man. That meter was looking terrible in the last few games. I can't believe the Yankees didn't win the World Series in 2010, man. They had Derek Jeter, Curtis Granderson, Mark Teixeira, A-Rod, Cano, Swisher, Posada. The lineup was stacked. I didn't even finish. They had Russell Martin and Brett Gardner as their 8 and 9 hitters, man. Absolutely insane. But as you can see, the PCI indicator, this was the first year that it was introduced. We're power swinging. I think that's it. I think that's a home run. Yes, Mark Teixeira just went yard, unless he almost robbed that. I thought they were about to do some showdown defense and make that play climb in the wall. That would have been absolutely crazy. But this is where we're gonna do it. We're hitting another one right here with A-Rod. Our swing with A-Rod, that's gone. Man, see how much the PCI indicator makes hitting so much easier in MLB The Show. Well, I'm sorry to break it to you, Big Papi, but you're not touching CC's high and in cheese. Sit down, Big Papi. I had to come back and pitch with CC just to strike out David Ortiz. Brett Gardner, go yard. Brett Gardner. Oh, Superman dives were still a thing? Oh, never mind. Dustin Pedroia ain't like that, and Andrew Jones is slow as hell. Those Superman dives were in MLB The Show 11. Dustin Pedroia couldn't fully make the play. I don't know, I've seen enough from MLB 11. You guys judge it how you want to, but it seems to me that graphics got a little worse in this game, but it was also the first year that they added the PCI indicator. So we got it in MLB The Show 11 with this beautiful scouting report of Mike Trout. He totally turned out to be what they thought he was. MLB The Show 12, Adrian Gonzalez on the cover of this game here. MLB The Show 12 was probably a roster update from 11 to 12. There wasn't much added to the game, but there was kind of somewhat of a decent addition. That was Diamond Dynasty right here, but Diamond Dynasty isn't what you guys think it is today. Diamond Dynasty was much different in MLB The Show 12. You could only use fictional players, and if you did want to use MLB players, you could only use them on MLB like 10-game contracts. So once the contract expired with that player, well, you would have to spend your money again to get that player back on your team, which they were really expensive, or you can just use your fake players, which you would use training point stubs to upgrade your team here in the game with a bunch of fake players. So Diamond Dynasty isn't what you guys think it was, man. It was a lot different, so it wasn't the biggest addition as the mode was still kind of finding its way, but it was something pretty cool. So we're on the 5th MLB The Show title so far, and yeah, the Yankees are pretty much stacked out once again as the best team in the game. Jose Bautista, though, was a 99. This was the first year that they actually had a different like card design. When you would click on the card, you could actually see it. Who should I use this time? The Angels. The Angels. Was this the first year? This should be the first year that Mike Trout is in the game, and he is, but he kind of sucks. So obviously this time around, Trout has an A potential. He still has a D contact and D power, but he's an A potential, obviously. So Trout hadn't really done anything yet. So A potential is good enough. MLB The Show 11 was the one with the disrespectful scouting report. Hey Siri, who won the World Series in 2011? That was when Albert Pujols went off in the playoffs. I remember that. So we're gonna pick the Cardinals here versus the Angels. Man, do I miss Jared Weaver. 18-8, 2.41 ERA in 2011. He was absolutely disgusting that year. Mike Trout, the year he got called up, hit 220, but he only played like 30 games. And there he is, Mike Trout. This was the first year. Trout up the middle. Trout doing Trout things, man. Getting hits in any MLB The Show game. This guy is just an absolute demon. Torrey, yes, that's another hit for Torrey. Albert Pujols, this was the first year that Albert Pujols was on the Angels, so he actually was still pretty decent. Come on, Albert. Power swing, yes. Albert Pujols doing Albert Pujols things. And that ball is launched, baby. He's chasing 700 in real life. And he's also chasing 700 in the game versus his former squad. Actually, the squad that he's on right now. So you gotta love to see it, man. Albert Pujols hitting a home run. We're hitting a Trumbo bomb right here. I have like 13 autographs from Trumbo. That's a home run. Yes, Trumbo had 100 power in this game, and he goes yard again. So Mike Trout couldn't homer, but there's one more thing I wanted to do on MLB The Show 12 here. This was Chipper Jones' final year in the league, so I want to hit a home run with him. Chipper! Oh, we're not gonna hit a home run with Trout or Chipper. Come on, Chipper, we gotta go out with a bang right here. This was your final game that you were in as an active player, and that's a home run. No way. No way they just did that to us. But we didn't hit a home run with Chipper Jones or Mike Trout, but that's MLB The Show 12 for you. This game was actually a lot better than I thought. Graphics were a lot better, and they also added Diamond Dynasty. So let's hop on the final one on PS3. And the final MLB The Show game on PlayStation 3, that was MLB The Show 13 with Andrew McCutchen on the cover. Now, when I tell you guys that this game was an actual copy and paste of 12, I mean, they added nothing new to this game at all. So this might be the quickest one that we play. I mean, you do have the Giants that were world champs. I think they played the, hey Siri, who played in the World Series in 2012? Yeah, so it was Giants versus Tigers. So that's probably the matchup that we're gonna do on this one. But this game was a copy and paste. Poppy was still a 91 here in this game. Mike Napoli, party at Napoli's. I party at Napoli's a lot in MLB The Show 22. I'm not gonna cap. His card at catcher is kind of nasty. We got Robbie Cano 99. He's the best card or best player on the Yankees at 99, Derek Jeter at 38, so his career was winding down. Jose Bautista, he's the guy I really want to see in MLB The Show 23 as a new legend. It would be so fun to use. Chris Sale, 23 years old with the freaking White Sox. Who was the 99s? Oh my God, the Detroit Tigers. This was the year that the Detroit Tigers were absolutely stacked. They should have won the World Series this year. They had 99 Miguel Cabrera, 99 JV, 95 Prince Fielder, man. They had Joaquin, he was nasty out of the pen. Torrey Hunter at an 89. They should have won the World Series this year. And them not winning the World Series, they had freaking Max Scherzer, 28 years old. Somehow he was only an 85. He should have been a lot higher than that. They actually had one of the best teams I've ever seen in my life, and they got swept in the World Series. Billy Butler here, 94 overall. His career fell off so fast. 399s on the Angels. So the Angels were actually one of the best teams in the game. They had 99 Josh Hamilton, 99 Albert Pujols, and 99 Trout. They had 3 freaking 99s, man. Also having 3 other 90 plus, but the Angels are gonna angel some of these guys that were in the game here in MLB The Show 13. Adrian Beltre as well, but you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna hop into a quick World Series matchup here. The Tigers had such a stacked roster, and they freaking got swept in the World Series versus the Giants. So absolute, probably one of the most disappointing teams in MLB history. From how much skill they had to how they performed, it was terrible. So this game is pretty much the same thing as MLB The Show 12, but I was actually able to change my PCI indicator. I don't know if it was in the game before, but I was able to do it in this one. So I guess I'll give this game a 10 just because I was able to change the PCI. But we've got 1 goal and 1 goal only right now, and that's to hit a home run with the Giants. So Buster Posey's coming up. I gotta go yard with Buster Posey. Buster Posey hit 330 with 20 plus homers this year. He was insane. Buster, no way I popped that up. No way, I'm simming to the next at bat. And you know I can't go out like that. I gotta hit a home run with Buster Posey. He carried along with Mad Bum. Buster! Okay, it's a hit. It's a hit for Buster. It's not gonna be a home run, but at least we got a hit with Buster Posey, right? Pablo freaking Sandoval. If only he wasn't like 500 pounds his whole career. Did he just homer? I think he just homered. Pablo Sandoval off the wall. We have to score Buster. I'm coming home. I don't care. Pablo Sandoval almost homering, man. That's amazing. And you know I can't end this off without pitching with Tim Lincecum, man. Tim Lincecum needs to be in MLB The Show 23. But it's only right we close this out with the GOAT. And he just hit a home run and tied the game in the 9th. So Tim Lincecum, okay, let me just say this. Tim Lincecum was trash the last couple years of his career. So we'll say this is after Tim Lincecum was trash. So now we have to walk it off with the Giants. Yes, that's in the gap, and that's gonna walk it off. And a great way to end off MLB The Show 13, right? With the walk-off with your World Series champs of that year. So that is MLB The Show 13. Wasn't much of a roster update, in my opinion. So that is every MLB The Show title on the PlayStation 3. If you're wondering why I'm in new drip, well, it's because it's the next day. Can actually play the PlayStation 4 MLB The Show games on my PS5, so we can finish it up here on the PS5. But we are now on MLB The Show 14, and this was the last MLB The Show game to have this legend, the captain, Derek Jeter. So of course we're gonna use Derek Jeter here in this game, right? Because this was the last time that he was in MLB The Show. Now, the Yankees in MLB The Show 14 were probably the oldest team I've ever seen. 36-year-old Beltran, 33-year-old Teixeira, 38-year-old Afonso, 30-year-old McCann, 33 CC, 38 A-Rod. They were so old in this game that it was actually insane. Probably one of the oldest teams I've ever seen. Let's see who was a 99. Miggy was a 99. Mike Trout, of course, was also a 99. Pujols was an 88. And this is when Josh Hamilton fell off. They signed him to this big contract and he was still doing drugs. So yeah, definitely not the greatest contract the Angels have ever handed out. Who else was a 99? Ooh, this was when Robbie was on the Mariners as a 97 overall. Who else was a 99 here? We might not have any more 99s. Kutch was a 94, and last 99 is probably Kershaw. Yeah, last 99 is Kershaw. So we're gonna use Derek Jeter here. It's only right. It was the final game he was ever in MLB The Show, and this was the first game on next-gen consoles. So MLB The Show 14 was a massive step forward with graphics. I mean, this is probably the biggest step forward ever graphics wise from 13 to 14, because I'm not gonna lie, from MLB The Show like 17, 18, 19, it all looks the same. We gotta hit a home run, man. Look at these graphics. I'm telling you, when the PlayStation 4 came out, it was like having a spaceship just sitting on your freaking desk. The graphics difference from this to the last one is insane. And what do we, oh, dude, I don't know how that's a hit. That was a terrible swing, and somehow that landed for a hit. That's just Derek Jeter doing Derek Jeter things. So this game definitely had some big time improvements. This was the final year that the Diamond Dynasty mode was fictional players. So we're gonna turn this with Jeter. What kind of throw was that? Who threw that? Is that Mark Teixeira? That's Mark Teixeira. What was that? We're still looking for that home run with Derek Jeter, man, but I cannot believe how good the graphics look in MLB The Show 14. Like, it was such a huge difference. And honestly, comparing it to 22, like, there's not much of a difference. 22 hasn't changed in years graphics wise. Like, I bet you the graphics are super similar from 14 to 22. It's off a lefty. Come on, Jeter. That's gonna be another hit for Jeter. He's doing Jeter things, baby. That's another bloop base hit. Jeter was the god at getting base hits anywhere in the field. He was definitely the captain. So highlighting Jeter again, obviously it was the final time he was in the show. Hopefully we can get him in MLB The Show 23, but did not disappoint. It was the first MLB The Show on the newer gen consoles. So obviously you saw the graphics improvements. It was insane compared to 13. Let's jump on the next one. MLB The Show 15, personally, one of my favorite ever covers. This was the first year with Diamond Dynasty introduced into the game. Like, the Diamond Dynasty, we all know this was the first year, because there was obviously the Diamond Dynasty that they had before, but it was all fake players. This brought a ton of new players into the game, lots of new legends in this game as well. So we are rocking with Yasiel Puig. We got Trout, Pujols, Stanton, Cespedes, Upton, Jose Bautista, Bryce Harper, Ryan Howard, and David Ortiz, baby. Let's win this thing. Oh, look at Trouty. Trouty's face scan gets worse every single year, dude. This looks nothing like Mike Trout. We've only got 7 outs to play with for Yasiel Puig, so, and he doesn't have the greatest power, so I might get first round bounce. So maybe it was a dumb idea to use Puig on this, but yeah, that's not gonna be a home run either, I don't think. And yeah, so Puig's eliminated with only 2 home runs. We're running it back this time with Mike Trout, baby. There goes home run number 1. We're winning this derby with Trout. We did it earlier with Josh Hamilton, so we're coming for the smoke. Everything I was hitting with Puig was a freaking pop out, man. And then Trout comes up and he's hitting everything out. So we're winning this derby with Trouty. So what do you know? This played out perfectly. It's Mike Trout versus Yasiel Puig in the finals. This played out absolutely perfectly. Come on, baby, get out. Yes, number 2. We need at least 5 home runs. No disrespect to Yasiel Puig, but he's not hitting more than 5. Final swing. That's another homer. So Trout has 10. That should lock it in. We're winning the home run derby. And Puig only hit 2 home runs. So Mike Trout, which looks nothing like Mike Trout, wins the home run derby. So I've had enough of home run derby on MLB The Show 15, but this game took a massive step forward for Diamond Dynasty. And now on to MLB The Show 16. This had Josh Donaldson, the bad boy of this cover. This cover was fire. I love this game. I played tons of hours of MLB The Show 16. One of my favorite and one of the best ever, man. Just from being so long ago and everything that it had, it was such a great mode. But I want each of these to be a little bit different. So this time we're gonna do a postseason run. And why I want to do a postseason run, actually, the Royals were a big time underdog the year they won the World Series. So I kind of want to see if I can rewrite history and win a World Series. So I simmed the postseason. Royals made it, of course, because they're just magical like that. We're going to win the World Series again with the freaking Royals here. And if you're a Royals fan, you know that 2015 was a magical year for the Royals. They won the World Series. They were the massive underdog. They didn't have the greatest team. They played small ball, but they played it well. This Royals team absolutely crushed the Angels playoff hopes in 2014, man. They swept us in the 2014 playoffs, lost the World Series that year, I think, and then they came back in 2015 this year and won the World Series. Couldn't have been better than this. It's 6-6 in the 9th inning, so we might walk off the World Series. I think that's actually only been done once, and I think it was Joe Carter of the Blue Jays. It might have been done twice, but I don't remember exactly. So if we could actually walk off the World Series, that would be a great way to go out here in MLB The Show 16. So that's exactly what we're gonna try to do. Strike them out right here and go walk the game off in this next inning. They're bringing in their big time closer, Kendrys. Let's walk this thing off, baby. That's deep. That's gone. That should be a walk-off. Off the wall. Oh my God, I thought that was a walk-off home run. That almost was a walk-off bomb right there. Gordon, and that's gonna walk it off. That's over his head, and it does. Let's see the celebration. Let's see if they have a cool celebration. I mean, you walk off to win the World Series. That's actually insane right there. MLB The Show 16. Of course, I had to run it back here on MLB The Show 16, but this game's not much different from MLB The Show 15, so let's go ahead and hop on MLB 17. Here we are, my personal favorite MLB The Show game ever. And yes, you heard that right. My personal favorite, my favorite MLB The Show game, that is MLB 17. I played the most hours. Well, actually, since I do this now like every day on YouTube, I guess now I play more hours, but I was still in high school when MLB 17 came out, and I came home every day if I didn't have football practice, baseball practice, or basketball practice. Diamond Dynasty was amazing in this game. I think this was the game that had Reggie Stalker and Pepe Alazar, if I remember right. So it's only right we use Ken Griffey. This was the first year that he was in MLB The Show. Yes, he doesn't have 125 stats because in MLB The Show 17, 100 plus stats weren't even a thing yet. So we're using Ken Griffey, and we're gonna be player locked with Ken Griffey. And of course, this was a year that the Cubs broke their 100 plus year streak at not winning a World Series title. So we're player locked with Griffey versus the world champs. The graphics in this game definitely were looking pretty good, man. Honestly, like, I don't see much of a difference from this game and MLB The Show 22. Like, I'm telling you guys, I don't think that they've touched graphics in years. Oh, let me show you this. They had a thing called Showtime in MLB The Show 17. So you could actually use Showtime to slow down the pitch and give yourself a free home run. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like using this might be kind of cheating at hitting a home run. So we're gonna try to get at least one home run player lock with Griffey here. It took them so long to add Ken Griffey Jr. as a legend, but he's already doing Ken Griffey Jr. things, getting hits. He looks just the same as MLB 22. Like, I actually don't think they've changed his player model or at least updated anything since then with Ken Griffey Jr. So, you know, we're going yard right here. Incoming right there. That's a home run. And look at that sweet swing and stance, that sweet home run swing from Ken Griffey Jr., baby. I knew I'd get it done in the first couple of swings. I mean, Ken Griffey Jr. never will let you down. He's the kid, man. That's what the kid does. He hits bombs, and he's got one of the best home run swings. That thing is sweet. But let's end the game right here. This is gonna be right to me. Can Griffey make the play? Griffey makes the play, and it does. So Griffey came to play. His player model looks amazing in MLB The Show 17. So this was the first year that retro mode was introduced. I have no idea if retro mode is even in MLB The Show 22. They might have taken it out, because like, this was a pretty cool mode, but for old heads, they might like something like this, but I believe they took this out of the game. It's like an old 1990 Nintendo, whatever you call those things, but let's see if we can hit a home run on this mode. Yeah, this wasn't my type of thing, but I'm gonna see if I can at least try to hit a home run on this mode. We're pitching right now. I'm trying to go and bat. I never played this retro shit. I just want to try to hit. I think all it was in this mode was just the swing button. Yeah, and we got it. Wait, that's off the bag. Is that gonna be what's gonna happen right here? We got a hit. That is crazy. We might have just homered though. It's off the wall. I don't even know how to go home. I don't know how to go home. I think I'm out because I just messed up. Okay, somehow I'm safe. But we actually almost hit a home run. But I think you get the gist of it, right? This was a new mode in MLB The Show 17. I never played it until now, 5 years later, but that's MLB The Show 17 for you. First year with Ken Griffey Jr. So we are now on MLB The Show 18. Aaron Judge on the cover of this game here. The worst MLB The Show game ever dropped in the history of MLB games, man. I mean, this might be the worst MLB game ever dropped. So online servers are actually up here in MLB The Show 18. So technically this is the first actual online we could play in MLB The Show because 17s was turned off. So 18 onward to 22 are the only ones with active servers. But I'm telling you right now, I'm not playing an online game in MLB The Show 18. This game was terrible, the worst baseball game ever dropped. But I did have Mike Trout on my squad. But if you guys want to see a more in-depth on how Diamond Dynasty worked in MLB The Show 18 and why this game was everyone's most hated baseball game, I made a video earlier this year actually, and I'll pin it down below in the description so you guys can check it out if you want to. But this game was terrible, between Immortals taking forever. You did get free 99s, but they took forever to unlock, like 20 years off your life to unlock those. They had the ticket counter, which is cool, but then they also had souvenirs, which made this game absolutely terrible. Bobbleheads was the worst thing introduced into this game. So what we're gonna do, Aaron Judge is on a crazy home run year this year. I think it's only right if we do a home run derby with the cover athlete. So we've got only one on the board with 2 minutes left. This was the year that I think they added the time clock to the home run derby. So no more outs, but we need to get these home runs coming because we only have 2 and we only have 2 minutes remaining here. Come on, Judge, there's number 8 right there. So all we need is 3 more home runs. Come on, Judge, we got 55 seconds. Less than 1 minute here. That should be another one. That is number 9. No, that's not. That's foul. Oh my God. We have 40 seconds. We need 3 home runs with Aaron Judge. Okay, there goes another one. So that should be number 9 there. We need 2 more home runs to tie. Now we're going into the bonus. Going into the bonus. That should end it. That should be the final one. Wow, that one took a lot longer than I expected. And this should be an absolute breeze. We knocked out the last 2 who had more than 10, and Stanton only hit 10. So all we need is 11 home runs and we're done. And this one's for the tie here. It's a tie. That should be a bomb. That's gonna stay fair. It is. So we tied. All we need is 1 more for the win right here with Judge, and that should do it. Judge wins this easy with 1 minute remaining. Didn't even need the extra 30 seconds. So that is MLB The Show 18. I'm not staying on this game longer than I need to. So we are now on MLB The Show 19. That is Bryce Harper on the cover. And yes, I'm in new clothes. And yes, it's another day. Let's take a look at the rosters and see who are some of the 99 overalls in MLB The Show 19. Of course, Mike Trout was a 99 overall. He's the GOAT. Matt Chapman was a 95 overall. That was the year he was crazy. In 2018 season, we've got Joey Gallo still on the freaking Rangers, but of course the Astros were the powerhouse. They have 99 Bregman, 98 Verlander, 97 freaking Jose Altuve. They had Garrett Cole. They were so good this season, man. Ronald Acuna at a 98, who was a 99. Max Scherzer was a 99. I think this was the year that the Nationals won the World Series. So of course they're stacked out as well. Was there any more 99s? Christian Yelich takes us back to when Christian Yelich was a 99. Now he's like a 70 overall in MLB The Show. Let's go take a look at Bellinger. He was also a 99 as well, and now he's like a 70. So it sucks to see Christian Yelich and Bellinger fall off. So this was also one of the bang bang years for the Astros, so I figured we'd hop in here and hit a couple bombs as we line out right there with Springer. Now of course most of you Dodger fans hate the Astros, and we line out again with Jose Altuve, so the bang bang isn't working. And 2019 wasn't the year that they played the Dodgers, but it was the year that Jose Altuve was using the buzzer. He hit that walk-off home run off of a Aroldis Chapman. So the Astros were definitely a powerhouse in this game. So it's only right if we get a bang bang home run, right? That might be a homer right there. I think that's gone for George Springer. It is, baby. So we got our home run. I think that's mission accomplished for MLB The Show 19. We are now on MLB The Show 20. Javi Baez on the cover. I have no idea why they picked this cover, but I figured, you know what? It's time to hop into some online. So we're playing against El Pity 94, and he's the Braves. I'm the Dodgers. So we got a nice NLCS matchup of the last 2 years. It's actually pretty funny. I found a game on a 2-year-old MLB The Show game, and that should be a base hit. Perfect. This was also the first year that they added perfect. So this is probably the first similar-ish game of MLB The Show 22. Cody! Oh, that's a line out. Wait, that might drop. That's gonna drop. He's gonna quit if there's gonna be an inside the park home run. He's gonna quit, right? There's no way. Was that Cody Belly? He can't even pick up the ball. Look, it's not even picking up the ball. He's gonna quit. Oh man, that's an inside the park home run for, I don't even know who hit that. That was Corey Seager, inside the park home run. This was also the first game that they added the new Brave Stadium. And I think Max Muncy just hit a home run. No, that's not a home run. I'm tripping. Taking it back to meter, this was also, I think, the last game that they didn't have pinpoint. Cody Bellinger, 99 overall in this game, doing Cody Bellinger things. That's a double. This guy doesn't know how to field. It's about time we hopped into some online gameplay. First one here of the video today. Jock Peterson still on the Dodgers. This was actually the year, popped him up. Good swing, Jock. This was the year that the Dodgers won that COVID World Series, that 60-game season. A lot of people call it Mickey Mouse World Series. I don't know, what do you guys think? Was it a Mickey Mouse World Series or was it not a Mickey Mouse World Series? As an Angels fan, I'll say this. I feel like every team had a chance. If you didn't make the playoffs in the 60-game season, well, that's your fault. And that should be a home run for CT3. Perfect, perfect. You gotta love the perfect sound in this game. It's not gonna be a home run. The Braves actually almost beat them in the NLCS, but they just couldn't come through. I think they blew the 3-1 lead. So we're seeing that live right here. The Braves can't beat the Dodgers. Mookie, we need a Mookie bomb. No, I popped that pitch up. That should have been a freaking home run. We've yet to hit a home run, so all I really want is a home run. That's all I want to show you guys from MLB The Show 20. There goes a home run with Justin Turner. We power swung on that pitch finally, and Justin Turner crushes lefties, and that ball's not coming back. Did they have the replay? This was the first year that you could replay your home runs, so a lot of toxic people finally started playing this game. So I think we got the job done. MLB The Show 20 was a success. MLB The Show 21, Fernando Tatis, who was popped for steroids this year. We had to hop on some Diamond Dynasty for one of these games, right? And we're back at Ship It. And I was a demon in MLB The Show 21. I'm a pinpoint master. Look at that. Sit him down. And this is also before they nerfed Ship It Stadium. You guys know now Ship It Stadium has like a different elevation. In MLB The Show 21, it was everyone's favorite because everything was a freaking home run, man. Is this guy gonna swing? I'm gonna throw him a fastball. We're gonna give him a fastball inside. Dot up, baby. That's a dot. Yes. To the second baseman. And to the first baseman, and we're out of it. Let's go hit. I haven't played MLB 21 in a cool minute. Ketel Marte is an absolute demon in any MLB The Show game that you put him in, and that ball's launched. It's not coming back. It's hit 500 feet to dead center for Ketel Marte. Guaranteed home run. I can't wait. I hope he gets a finest card in 22. That ball's gone as well. There's no way that's staying in the yard. Everything was a home run at Ship It Stadium, man. Everything, dude. Is that another one? Look at that one. The PCI is not even on the ball, man. So yeah, do you wish you went back on MLB The Show 21? 21 might have the same gameplay as 22. I don't know, but that was a really bad home run, dude. The PCI, the ball's at my neck, and the PCI is not even on it. Barry Larkin, another hit. This guy cannot get me out. I'm gonna make this guy uninstall this game for good right now, man. This guy cannot get me out right now. Power swing, and there goes another home run. The PCI isn't even on the ball, and that's another home run, man. I just noticed he hasn't got me out. Nice, I just jinxed it. Wow. He hasn't got me out until right there. I think we hit all 8 batters or 9 batters in the first inning. Michael Brantley. Never mind. Contact hitters do matter. What is he doing? Why is he not throwing it to first? It's not MLB The Show 21 without the game freezing. So if that doesn't sum up MLB The Show 21, I don't know what to tell you. So that's enough MLB The Show 21 for me, I guess. So now on to the final MLB The Show game of the video. That is 22. You guys watch him play this game online all the time. Pedro on the mound. We got Mickey leading off, and we're doing it at the Field of Dreams, baby. Let's get this dub. First cutter of the day. I love that this Pedro has outlier on the fastball along with the cutter because that was disgusting, and he's gonna be guessing all day, so I can almost guarantee you guys we're throwing a no-hitter. Ever since MLB The Show patched the Field of Dreams Stadium, I have been loving playing here for my home stadium, and I don't think we're changing it up anytime soon. First strikeout of the day for Pedro. It's not as laggy here anymore, and it's been so fun to play here, but that fastball wasn't where I wanted it, and he's got the lead 1-0. I gotta mix up that fastball well. Like right here, this should be a good one. Inside, he's late on it. I can't be throwing way too many fastballs. That home run was all on me. I wish I could take it back. And this is on Hall of Fame, so if you want to see what Mickey's 77 contact looks like on Hall of Fame, There you go. As I think he just hit a home run. I think that's gone. As we're talking shit on him about the 77 contact, Mickey Mantle hits a home run. So I guess the contact doesn't matter. Mickey Mantle might have the best freaking 98 card in the game. I can't believe we were talking crap about his 77 contact and he goes yard. So I guess all you need is 125 power. He's got a man at second, 3-2. I'm gonna trust my gut and go with the off speed. We haven't thrown it much. That's hanging, and we're gonna get him at third actually. He's gone. 2 down, double play. What an amazing double play right there for Pedro. Other than my one mistake earlier, he's been dealing so far. Never mind. Of course, we jinxed it. And we freaking hang that slider over the middle of the plate. And of course, we jinxed it. He's replaying home runs. I've made 2 mistakes, and it's all on me. George Brett, perfect. Oh man, this game. Well, it's Madden season, boys. It's Madden season. I don't play Madden, but I know a lot of people have been switching over.
It's in the game.
Did we get a home run on that? We did. I think early swing, that's worse than the last 2 swings. But of course, that one's a no doubt home run. Can't tell you why, but that's MLB The Show for you. As we tie the game here again, Pedro's mad at us for hanging pitches. Have to keep the scoreless innings coming. We're looking for another scoreless 6 here as we got our 9th strikeout of the day, and I'm going the distance with Pedro. Cutter away. This is why I love Pedro. He's got that outlier that he can throw a cutter away. It just leaves everyone guessing. 2 down. That's through the hole for catch. Dude, I'm so tired of these. I'm so tired of these Superman dives, man. This is like the 3rd Superman dive of the game. Like, it's absolutely crazy, dude. And then you have O'Neal Cruz, 6'7", along with Superman dives and 99 arm strength. That's gonna be a hit up the middle. So he's got 1 on in the 7th. It's getting late in this one. He's still in on the first pitch. I'm gunning him there. You're out, dude. Wow. Slider inside from Pedro. I need a good one here. He's still in 3rd. He's gunned this time, right? Yeah, he's gunned this time. What are you doing? You got a man at 2nd with no outs, bro. Now I'm just gonna throw him junk out of the strike zone. He's gonna swing at it. Oh, he almost goes yard on that, actually. There we go. Out of the inning. So we're through 7. Only 2 runs, so really good start from Pedro. But we gotta go score. That's gonna be a goner, right? Yeah, that's a no doubt fly right there from Mike Trout Jr. And we're gonna have Pedro go the distance. We got the lead now. Need a dot circle change right here from Pedro. He swung. Dude, they've got money. I'm going right back to it. There's no way you don't freaking call him out on that. There we go. Ball don't lie. 0-2. I'm gonna go cutter away. We need to dot every pitch the rest of this game. Give me a dot, Pedro. There we go. We got 2 down, 11 strikeouts so far. Masterful. Mickey up the middle, please get through. No Superman dives this time. Mickey with another hit. Come on, baby. That's a goner. No doubt shot for Andrew Cutch Daddy. Yes, sir, baby. Now that pretty much guarantees the win now. 3-0, and I'm telling Tony I'm swinging right here, baby, because he's throwing fastball, of course. Swinging 3-0 right there. You know the deal. That one through the hole. We've got 2 men on. Let's score some more runs. Keep the offense coming. Austin Riley in the gap. That's going to score another run. 99 speed coming around. Can we score? This guy around in 3rd. I think we're going to stay at freaking 3rd there. Another RBI, this time double from Riley. 3-hit game for Mike Napoli. That's got to be a home run right there, baby. That one is gone. Yes, sir. It took freaking how many innings to finally start hitting the baseball? But Mike Napoli, we're partying at Napoli's. I think he's close to the cycle. There we go. That should be ball game. Mickey Mantle is going to catch this one. And Dansby Swanson can blow me. We're gonna end it off with Aaron Judge in an online home run derby. I've had tons of fun doing this video today, and we're gonna end it off with Aaron Judge and try to win an online home run derby here in MLB The Show 22. We got 1 bomb already. That should be number 2. We've got 2 bombs. We're gonna try to hit that 500-foot home run. If you guys remember earlier from that MLB 10 home run derby we did with Josh Hamilton, I was trying to hit that 500-foot dinger, and we never did. So I'm gonna do it right now. There goes another one. Okay, that one's hit far. Man, I hate the new dimensions of the Orioles Stadium in left field, man. It looks so stupid. I'm tied for 1st place right now for the most home runs in this derby, and I'm using Judge, so it's only right that we end this off with a home run derby win with Aaron Judge right here, baby. I'm not losing this. I don't know if this goes to round 2, but there goes home run number 21. Aaron Judge cannot be stopped. Another one right here, baby. There goes another home run for Aaron Judge. So if you're playing home run derby, you need to use Aaron Judge. So it does advance to round 2 here. So yes, we got 4 more players left in the lobby. So we've got a comfortable lead between everyone in this lobby, and there's home run number 30. I don't think anyone's beating us. We're gonna go to the final round up by like 10. We've got a massive lead as we enter the final round, but it's Aaron Judge versus Aaron Judge. So here we go. The home runs have been reset. Now we've got to swing off for who can hit the most home runs here. We're winning this thing. We're not letting this other Aaron Judge beat us, baby. That should be home run number 1 down the line. Is it gonna go? It's gonna stay fair for a bomb. That might be my longest home run. So we got 1 minute and 30 seconds to hit 5 more home runs to total 60. And that is 60 total home runs, and we're for sure winning this derby. We've got a big lead. There goes home run number 61. And that does it. We win the home run derby. We hit 60 bombs with Aaron Judge. That is MLB The Show 22. You guys watch me play this game online all the time, so I figured we'd do a derby with Aaron Judge. And that does it. Playing every single MLB The Show game in one video. I had a blast making this video. Let me know in the comments your favorite MLB The Show title from all of these PlayStation 3 titles, from all of these PlayStation 4 onward to PS5 titles as well. And ending it off, no better way to end it off on some online home run derby with Aaron Judge in home run derby, man. That was a great way to end it off, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a blast making this video. If you somehow ended up here from the 1 minute mark to where we're at now, you're an absolute legend, because this is going to be the longest video ever made on the channel, but it took a lot of hours to complete. So if you enjoyed, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new as well and you ended up enjoying, but I'll catch you guys here in the next one. Have a great, wonderful rest of your day, and peace out.
Your love is the best drug, girl, I can tell. Keep me up all night in my head, I can't keep still. Baby, your love better than a drink, it's better than a pill. You know that I keep shit real. All you gotta do is say yeah. We could ride.